scam or just a hype? Let's talk about it. So before I proceed, I would like to hear from you watching me. Good afternoon. Welcome to my live video. So today I want to talk about land banking investments. I was saying earlier that before I proceed, I would like to hear from you guys. Can somebody drop in the comment section what they understand by land banking? So if some investors know what it means, but I know there are some new investors, some people haven't really understand what the term land banking means. Well, without wasting so much time, I'll just go ahead to say it briefly. Land banking simply means buying a property and holding it for a while uh, and in a developing area. So when you buy a property in a area that is already developed, that is not land banking. You're probably just investing. But when you want to do land banking, it's simply buying a property in a developing area and holding it until the value increases. So let's say there's a land selling somewhere in an area that is still developing for like 5 million naira. You buy that land, you hold it for a while until maybe when the land starts selling for 10 million, 15 million. Some people hold it for like 5 years, some 6, 7 to 10 years, and man, they always get good return on investment. I have like people who bought land long ago in Lekki Phase 1, they bought it for like 1 million naira. And today, plot of land in Lekki is worth above 100 million naira. So you see, imagine someone that bought long ago and just allowed it for a while. So that's simply land banking, right? That sounds simple. Does it sound like something you want to do? Does it sound like something you want to explore? But in as much as it's that simple, here is why a lot of people get it wrong. Land banking can be smart when you buy in an area that is still developing. Yes. Hi, good afternoon. Thanks for joining my live video. Today I'm just talking about land banking investments. So you can drop a comment on what you understand by land banking. So as I was saying, land banking is smart when the area is still developing and has a lot of potential, when there are upcoming infrastructural projects coming. Like for instance now, a typical example of a land banking investment is Ibejuleki. There are a lot of infrastructure, there are a lot of things coming up, and it's a developing area. So that's a high so that's a typical example. And another reason why land banking can be smart is if you are patient enough to wait for it to appreciate. So when you're talking land banking, it's not just something you buy today and you expect it to appreciate by tomorrow. You have to be patient. So if you're not patient, then land banking is not something you want to do. Land banking is not something you should consider. You should just go ahead and invest. There are a lot of investment opportunities that you can do, that you can explore, and you get quick returns, like our real estate buyback currently ongoing. So you can do that for 3 months, for 6 months, or for 12 months. So that's certain. When you invest, you're sure to get your returns on investment within the period of time you subscribe to. So, but when you're talking about land banking, you need to be very patient. So don't buy a land of 5 million naira, maybe in an area that's still developing, and you expect that by next month or within 2 years. Sometimes it doesn't. It's not that fast. Sometimes it could take 3 years, it could take 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. Like if you want to be very realistic, some places take like 10 years if you want to really enjoy the appreciation of land banking. So if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment below and I'll answer. And also, land banking can be a waste when you buy a land in the middle of nowhere. So, in as much as yes, it's good to buy a land, a property in a place that is still developing, you have to be very strategic. You have to buy Don't just go to a random bush. You need to ask questions. You need to be sure that okay, what's going on? What are the plans? So you need to invest in a place with growth plan. Don't just invest blindly because the land is cheap and just expect that okay, it's a land banking. No, you need to be sure that the property you're investing in has potential for growth. And secondly, you'll be wasting your money if you don't do this one, if you don't do this number two, which is verification. You have to do your due diligence before you invest in any property. When you want the property you want to use for land banking, make sure you verify all documents. Make sure you know the title, the required. Just do your due diligence. Talk to your lawyers. If not, you'll be wasting your money. A lot of people invest blindly, and that is why you hear some people say land banking does not work for me. In as much as the property can be very affordable, it is also essential for you to do your due diligence. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining my live video. I'm just talking about land banking investment today. So if you have any question, you can leave it in the comment section and I will attend to it. Thank you. So another reason why land banking can be a waste of time is if you expect quick returns. When you're talking about land banking, it's like saving when you save money in the bank, but this time you're talking about land. So you don't just expect quick returns, like I mentioned earlier. You invest and just expect to hold it for a while. It's going to take a while for it to appreciate. So real estate is not a magic, it is strategic. So you have to strategize, know, be sure that the property you're investing. Oh, thank you. Be sure that the property you make your due diligence, ask the right question, and with that, you can successfully subscribe into land backing without fear of losing your money and with and you're going to get good return on investment. So before you jump on the next cheap land offer, ask yourself, is this location worth it? Is it growing? Don't just invest blindly. On that note, with all being said, I would like to end the live video here. So thank you for everyone who joined my live video. If you need guidance on how to subscribe or you need help, maybe you've subscribed in the property and you need some help, you can always reach out to us with the number. You can chat us on WhatsApp with the number 07062156295. So if you're not in Nigeria, be conscious to add the code +234. So I'll take the number again, 07061562950. So we are always very active on WhatsApp. You can call us anytime, any day. We are available to respond to you. Thank you once again. I see that some people are just joining the live video and I'm about to check out. So for those that are just coming, don't worry. I'm going to briefly tell you what I talk about. I spoke about land banking, importance of investing in land banking, and things that can make your land banking investment to be a waste. I'm going to post this video again, so you can go back to rewatch it. On that note, I want to say thank you to everyone who joined the live video. See you again. My name is Betty Kebom. I'm the most trusted realtor in Lagos. I help my clients get the best properties in Lagos, in Abuja, and Ibadan. Thank you so much for your time. Do have a nice day. Bye. And don't forget to buy a property from us today.